Hello and welcome back to Virtue's Last Reward. To start off this episode, I'm going to be 100% transparent and honest. It's been a few days, and I have no idea where I'm at in the storyline. I do not remember at all. I kind of remember betraying Luna, but I don't remember if Alice is still alive. I think Alice and Luna are both at one. I really do not remember. That being said, I can just go in, right? Like, this is where I'm at the end of the pantry. Yes. And did I read the file afterward? I believe I did. That sounds about right in my head. Oh no, it would be in secrets. I think I remember reading Have a Nice Split. No, Bracelet 3. That was my reward, yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right. So after escaping this room, this is the exit. It's locked. Alright, here we go. Okay, it was Clover and Alice, right? Yeah, because Luna didn't... Did Luna not want to go with me? No, Luna wanted to go with Dio and Quark, right? Hell, it doesn't matter. I couldn't remember if I had the chance to betray or ally and kill Luna by accident. Well, not by accident, it would be my choice. Before starting up this recording, I could not remember for the life of me if that was like that. Do it. 3, 2, 1. Knowing that it's Clover and Alice puts me a little bit more at ease. Now, going through this and going back to the AB rooms to cast our votes with Alice, I believe. Alice and I are paired, with me being at 6 and Alice being at 1. And I think we're going to ally.
Gate has been opened.
But Alice might want to betray, which would put me at 9, but Alice probably wouldn't want me to betray. Heaven forbid I would want to try and escape. And maybe for some reason, Sigma is the mastermind in all of this. It would be one weird twist, and it probably wouldn't go over well with any fans of the series, but who knows? Zero escapes, and no one else does.
45 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
The gate's been opened?
One of the other teams must have done it.
Yeah, it's probably Luna and Dio and Quarks.
But the rest of us aren't even back yet.
We can fix that. Come on, let's get moving. Just then. Oh. Whoa. Did you two just get back?
Yes, we did, but...
where's...
Then the team that opened the AB gate must have been the ones who went through the blue door.
That would be Luna, Vi, and Dio.
Huh? Wait. You guys went through the green door, didn't you? Yeah, why are they coming out of the blue door? I noticed that. I was like, wait, hold on. Wait, what? Then why the hell did you come out of the blue one?
There's an explanation for that, I promise. Just tell me, have any of you seen Quark?
Here we go. Quark? No, we haven't seen him. Did something happen?
He's gone.
Gone?
On the other side of the green door, we found a room called the treatment center.
Treatment center. So... This setup with the treatment center and the... what's it called? The pantry. What was the third room? Was it? At this time, was it the botanical garden? I want to say yes, but I'm not 100% sure. It might have been the other room that I can't remember.
We found our key cards and left, but on our way out, he just disappeared.
So you went through the blue door to see if he'd gone in there?
No, that's not it. Look at this map.
Yeah, it has to circle around and back up through blue. go into B warehouse, and then they have to cycle into through the blue door. Huh. Interesting. So red door is the only one that gets a full cycle. Interesting. I never noticed that until now. I'm kind of dumb, aren't I? Oh. So you go through the green door in the treatment center, and eventually you end up at the blue door.
It looks like there's a pretty big room in the middle there. What is it?
A warehouse similar to the one on floor A.
In any event, we've spent some time searching, but have been unable to locate Quark.
Huh. Well, maybe he went back to the other floor already?
That is a possibility. I will return and see.
I'm going back through the blue door. Figure I'll take a look at the area Luna and her team were searching.
I'll come with you then. Interesting. We've got a better chance of finding him with the 2 pairs of eyes. And even though that's only 45 minutes until the AB rooms close, it'll be up to Luna because Kay and Clover were in surplus because they betrayed... Not Tenmyoji. No. It was Tenmyoji. No. Tenmyoji went with Dio and Quark. Clover and Kay went with... I went with Luna, Tenmyoji, and Alice, right? Yeah, they betrayed Alice in that case. And for that to have happened, that's fine. Doesn't really matter.
Right. Thanks. Sorry about all this.
I guess there's nothing for it. I'll help look for him.
Me too.
Oh god. Okay, if we're all looking for him, we need at least one person to cast a vote. And if honestly, she can make the decision for all 3 of us. Like that's perfectly fine with me. Like, but oh well. Then we'll leave floor A to you guys.
Right. Let's go. Come on, Clover.
Right behind you.
Tenmyoji and I headed through the blue door, while Alice, Clover, and Kay climbed into the elevator. Okay. It is one way, isn't it? We couldn't go that way. The PEC, that's what it was. Yeah. We just learned of this new room. Why I couldn't remember? I could not tell you. What is this place?
It looks like a bunch of hazmat suits, probably for protection against viral or chemical agents.
So these things keep you from getting sick?
Yeah, that's the idea. We should ask Luna's group about them. They investigated this room first.
Hey, there's another room underneath.
Let's have a look then.
How can you just infer that? Like, when I first saw this, I didn't know what the hell this was. I thought it was just like a little, like, desk by itself. Like, you open this and there's like a seat, and then this monitor, you just type in some shit, and then it depressurizes the entire room. How do you just infer that? Granted, the morphogenetic field theory or whatever the hell, and him being from the future and shit, I don't know. Well, here we are. Damn. He's not here.
Oh, Quark. Where the hell did you go? I should have kept a closer eye on him. If I'd just been watching.
Okay. So, if we know that Radical 6 forces everyone basically to commit suicide, as far as we know. Well, no. Not everyone, because with Dio and Kay's position, maybe they just go mad. I really do think that if Radical 6 forces the person to maybe experience a phenomenon where their body, brain, or soul wants to eliminate the body for the soul to escape, because maybe that soul is from the past or the future, or is part of Release the Soul, or whatever the fuck that group was called. Protect the soul of Y, or whatever the hell. And so they try and release themselves. We've seen it with Quark. I think the wounds are self-inflicted by from Alice. Tenmyoji with the knife into his side, maybe possibly. Myself, a little bit fuzzy. I mean, it's weird. And then with Dio and Kay, they're the monkey wrench in that theory, because if my theory is correct and Radical 6 just makes them commit suicide, then that wouldn't make sense as to why Dio and Kay have more, like, enforced deaths on them. Because the axe in Kay's body looks like it was dropped on him instead of him putting it on himself, because why would it be in his shoulder with the handle being away from him? I don't know. That, and with Dio and the spear, it looked like he was planted on the wall instead. Oh well. Tenmyoji's face was drawn, and the knuckles of his fists were white. Oh, yeah, I just remembered why I even brought up that entire tangent. Because in the other version of this timeline, where I allied with Luna, and Quark just went missing for the longest time, and then all of a sudden we find his bracelet, Tenmyoji dead, and Clover forced to die because she couldn't go through the secondary door. The second secondary door. Or was it the third secondary door? I don't fucking remember. With his bracelet off, and probably have committed... He probably did commit suicide. But how would his bracelet end up there? I don't know. There's still so many more mysteries tied into this. He was an old man, but until then I hadn't realized how old. Suddenly he looked very, very tired. Don't worry about it. I'm sure we'll find him. Come on, let's go try somewhere else. I put a gentle hand on his shoulder and guided him toward the exit. And the white doors. So this is the Floor B warehouse, huh? Looks just like the other one.
That's pretty close, I'll give you that. Couple differences, though. Have a look over there.
The doors are shining? No way. I don't know why Sigma in this version is struggling so much. Are these chromatic doors?
Yeah, seems like it. See over here? They've got a box next to them, just like the ones next to the other doors.
I guess they're all white doors this time. You should go tell the...
No, first we look for Quark.
But... Look, I don't think he's here. What do you say we head back to Floor A for now? Maybe somebody else has already found him.
All right, let's go.
I don't know. Ooh, what was up with the music there? Dio!
Oh, it's just you. I'm guessing you haven't found Quark? I ran into Clover and Alice in the warehouse up on Floor A. They told me about Quark and how you're all looking for him.
So he hasn't come back to the warehouse?
Nope. Maybe he just went off to ruminate on a solution to this game. Chewing his cud, so to speak.
Why would you think that? I don't know. What?
Well, that's what ruminants do, isn't it?
Ruminants? Hey! This is no time for jokes. You should be out there looking for him too.
Why would I do that? It sounds so boring.
Aren't you worried about him? Also, the fact that maybe you're stuck with him in the next group and you'll be stuck not having a way to access it and you're going to fucking die? Ever thought about that, dumbass?
Why the hell would I be worried about some kid I've never even seen before?
What?
For all I know, he's Zero Senior. He could be hiding in some swank little cubbyhole, swirling a glass of brandy and gloating. Look at all those fools running around.
That's insane!
Yeah, there's...
What, there's no way? Are you sure? Nobody knows what Zero looks like. He could totally be a kid. I warned you, Tenmyoji. I told you it was a bad idea to just swallow everything that little bastard told you.
I trust Quark.
Suit yourself. Just don't come crying to me when it bites you in the ass.
The air grew thick with tension, but before their tempers managed to set it alight, Phi burst into the room. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Sigma,
What?
good. You've got Tenmyoji and Dio with you.
Uh-huh.
We found something.
Found...
Come on, all of you.
What was it in the past timeline? Good God, everything's so jumbled in my head. I can't make heads or tails of this shit. Did something happen?
Just, you'll understand when you get there, all right? Now come on.
Where are we going?
The crew quarters.
Crew quarters. Oh, is it? Are we gonna find the bomb this time? Where's Alice? She didn't find the body in the knife. The knife, though. What the? That fucking. Oh.
No.
Huh. At least this lets me know of their orientation of the past times. Interesting. Huh. Again. Wait, hold on. The knife was there before, but now it's gone in this view? Or maybe it's just not there in this view for some reason. Again, still leaning toward self-inflicted wounds.
What in the world?
Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off.
Yep, the knife is there. There was a roaring in my ears. Breathing. Heartbeat. But my footsteps sounded muffled, as if I was hearing them through layers of cotton. I pressed a shaking hand to Alice's neck. Her skin was still warm. The only pulse I felt was my own. Luna was the same. They're dead. Both of them. By then, everyone had arrived, cramming themselves into the small cabin. Nobody spoke. Silence filled the room, flowing into my ears and throat like cold, brackish water. A chill shuddered its way through my body. I stood there, frozen, staring at them. I'd seen a corpse before, when we discovered the old woman. But this was different. The old woman had always been dead, at least to me. But Alice and Luna I had known. They'd been living, breathing people less than an hour ago. Reality settled around my shoulders like a thick lead blanket, and my chest felt suddenly hollow. Who found them? My throat felt dry as I spoke. It was a full minute before someone answered.
Clover, I think. When Kay and I ran over, she was just kind of standing there next to the bodies. It was pretty clear they were both dead.
I think Clover killed them.
Me? Kill them?
You got into a fight with Alice after the AB game, didn't you? It looked like you two knew each other before you ended up here, so maybe you were trying to get her killed. None of us had any connection to her, which means you're the most likely to have a motive for murder. It's easy to see why she would have killed Luna, too. She probably caught you offing Alice, so you did her in too so she wouldn't rat you out.
Stop it, Dio.
And the AB game is a motive, too.
I wish I could have been more, forceful with that, but I didn't know that's when I was going to speak. What do you mean?
Once someone's dead, they can't vote anymore. That means they'll automatically ally. If your opponent's guaranteed to ally, then that's an easy 3 points.
Mm-hmm. Who was Luna's opponent? Me. Wait, Luna. No, wait. I thought he was about to say Clover. Who's Luna's opponent?
Me and Dio.
Then that would mean Dio had a motive as well.
Yep. Alice saw him killing Luna, so he had to shut her up.
Why the hell would I do something like that?
Pay attention next time. You do it to get an advantage in the next round of the AB game.
What kind of cold-hearted bastard kills a lady for a few points?
You?
I'm more interested in Alice's condition than in her killer's motives.
I am as well.
What do you mean by her condition?
Her clothes are barely disturbed.
Yeah, so there was no scuffle.
If it weren't for the knife and, blood, she would look as if she was sleeping.
Yeah. You're right.
Well, maybe she was just killed while she was sleeping.
If she wanted to take a nap, why sit on the floor when there's a bed nearby?
That is a little strange. But a better question is, would she really be sleeping right now anyway? Hardly seems like a time for a nap.
She was probably put to sleep then.
What? How?
Oh, come on.
Soparil?
How did Zero Senior knock all of us out?
Oh. Aerosolized Soparil. Yeah, that white gas.
So you're suggesting that Zero Senior knocked them out with the white gas, then killed them both?
Yeah. However it happened, one of the people in this room did it. Well, maybe not one of the people in this room. I forgot about somebody, didn't I?
Are you talking about Quark?
He disappears and then suddenly there's a murder? I don't know about you, but that seems pretty suspicious to me.
Nah, that's crazy. Quark couldn't have done this.
Alright, then why'd he disappear?
There must have been some kind of accident.
Then I might have it backwards. If he wasn't the murderer, maybe he was one of the murdered. Well, that would explain his sudden disappearance, right?
You son of a bitch.
Tenmyoji, this one's not that far-fetched, unfortunately. It might be hard to swallow, but this one does have some validity, kind of, to it. Although, maybe not murdered, but suicide. Dio, knock it off! It's going too far.
Whoa, calm down there, big guy. Don't tell me it never crossed your mind. I just said what you were all thinking.
Ten minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes.
Okay. So with Alice out of the picture, unfortunately, do I ally or do I betray Clover? Interesting. Okay.
If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally. Results will be displayed in the warehouse.
Alright, time to head for the AB rooms, guys.
Wasn't the last word the announcer said warehouse? I just realized that. The fuck? Okay. Come on, we've got more important things to worry about.
Oh, so you're gonna abstain, huh? That's some good luck for you, Clover. Sigma was paired with Alice. Sadly, it looks like she won't be able to vote during this round. If Sigma abstains, then you'll have no one voting against you. Hey, come on, cheer up. This is your chance to escape.
Escape?
That's right. Right now, your BP's at 6. Sigma's saying he won't vote, so if you choose betray...
Clover would get 3 points, bringing her to 9.
Whoa, well, hold on there. I didn't say anything about not voting.
Oh, so you are going to vote? Well, you are, right? How exciting. Sigma should have 6 BP, just like Clover. That means this next round is a one-on-one fight. If one of them can trick the other one, they'll have enough BP to get out of here. Can't wait to see who wins. Ha! Oh, this is definitely getting interesting.
Shouldn't you
Right.
be more
We
worried
should
about
get to the Flore warehouse, guys.
the two of us being at 6 and then just one betray? Well, technically both can betray at the same time, and when we're still just stuck at 6.
Come on.
Hmm. Hey, Clover, can you choose ally? We'll be stuck at 6 points if we both choose betray. But if we both cooperate, we'll get 2 points, and then we'll have 8. That means it'll be pretty easy for us to get 9 in the next round. Clover,
Yeah?
I said I want you to choose ally.
Okay. You'll choose ally too, right?
Of course. She gave me a strange sort of absent nod and turned to shuffle into the closest AB room. I'm going down to 4 if she chooses betray, but oh well. I wasn't sure if she'd actually understood me, but given the effect that Alice's death was having, the effect that Alice's death was having on her, I didn't think that there was much else I could have done. I was preparing to enter an AB room of my own when I heard Phi's voice at my elbow and turned.
Sigma, we need to talk.
Okay. Oh, hey Phi. Something up?
How are you planning to vote?
I was just talking to Clover about that. We're planning to both vote ally.
Yeah, I thought so.
Huh?
Listen to me, Sigma. Because Luna's not voting in this round. Her vote will default to ally.
Right.
Her opponent is Dio and me.
Mm-hmm.
That means we're pretty much guaranteed to have 9 BP by the end of this round.
Mm-hmm. You and Dio are going to choose betray?
Luna's only got 1 BP left, but she's not wearing her bracelet anymore. You saw that, right? That means it won't do anything if her BP goes negative. Well, it's not like it can make her any deader anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You have to betray Clover.
What? Why? Why do I have to?
If you can get to 9 BP, then I'll take you with us.
Why are you guys just planning on escaping? You guys can stay here with 9! Why is that such a hard concept for people? Wait. You mean you're planning to escape?
Of course. If you don't come with us, you're gonna be stuck here for the rest of your life.
No, I'm not! Stay here until we all have 9! Why is that so fucking hard? Can't you just have fucking patience? God! Why? If you just wait until everyone's got 9 BP...
Can't do that. You really think Dio's gonna stick around once he's got enough points to split?
We choke him, and we just keep him around! We knock him out! We've got Super Roll Beta. Do we? We got Beta Carotene or whatever the fuck. Yeah, no, we've got Soparil Beta. That's how we, stopped Quark from doing stuff. Yeah, we got a surplus of that shit.
You gotta make a choice here. The number 9 door's only gonna open once. If you pick ally and Clover does too, then you only have 8 points.
Right.
I promise you Dio's gonna make a break for it as soon as he can.
Then kick him in the balls.
If you want to have any chance of getting out, you need those 3 points. Now.
So if I want to get out, I have to betray Clover.
Right.
Why are you telling me this? How do I know you didn't just tell Clover the same thing?
Talk to Clover? I'd have about as much luck talking to a potato right now.
Okay.
The truth is, I want you to come with me.
Can you say that again? Why?
I just know that you're important, somehow.
You just know, huh? Did you tell Kay? He's got 6 BP right now, too, you know.
No, I haven't talked to him. He's playing against Ten Myoji.
Mm-hmm.
Ten Myoji's only got 1 point left.
So if he chooses ally, he's going to get penalized.
Exactly.
1 minute remains until Amberdex game polling closes.
It's almost time. Remember what I said. You have to choose betray.
Just kick him in the balls, or shove Soparol Beta down his throat. She looked me in the eye until I nodded, then turned and jogged to her door. That's kind of cute, honestly. The game is much like with Alice's time before, when I was with her and Fi. The game is telling me to betray, but I don't want to. I genuinely want to ally. Most likely it's going to... It's not going to end up well, but we'll see. Is Clover really going to choose ally? If she does, then all I have to do is choose betray, and I'm out of here. No. I promised I'd choose ally, so that's what I'm going to do. But Dio's almost certainly going to have 9 PP after this round. If he gets out, I'm going to be stuck here forever.
10 seconds remain until Ambidex's game polling closes. 9, 8, 7.
Damn it. What the hell am I supposed to do?
3, 2, 1.
Oh. I should go down an all ally and then an all betray route.
Ambidex's game has been completed.
But
Results will be displayed in the warehouse.
I mean, Fi did tell us to choose betray for this route at the start of it, as well as betray for this AB room as well.
Thank you for your participation. Ambidex's gates now opening.
Okay. The door ground open, and I stepped out. The door ground open? Like, ground or ground? I don't... What? I've never... Huh. I've never seen that phrase, and now that I'm reading it, I don't actually know what it means. And I stepped out. All around me, other AB rooms were disgorging their occupants. What the fuck? Why are you... Ugh, okay.
Wait!
Hmm?
Dio!
What's wrong? Fi's voice echoed hollowly across the room. Oh god, is Dio acting weird now? I followed her eyes to the number 9 door. Oh, wow, he's immediately going there. And to Dio. Dio. So he's going for it. I broke into a run, hoping foolishly that I might be able to catch him. I had to stop myself from saying hopping.
No, he's going to try and open it.
So it has come to this then.
What's going on? He hasn't even seen the results yet.
Because he knows what the result is. It took only seconds for Tenmyoji and Kei to explain the math to her.
No!
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
The announcer's voice hadn't even faded when Dio reached the door. With a grunt, he swung the lever down. Ooh, yeah. I think we're going to get a definitive bad ending here.
Yes, it's opening.
Wait!
There's no point in trying to stop him now. The door has already opened.
But
Is Clover gonna try and run out? Dio leapt through the door without so much as a backward glance. Fi paused in front of it, then turned to look at me.
What happened?
I chose ally. I made a promise. Clover trusted me.
Sigma.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I see. Makes sense. I guess that's how this ends then. You had to make a choice that was right for you. And now, I have to make the choice that's right for me. Goodbye, Sigma.
Phi turned, her eyes sad, and followed Dio through the door. This is where we all blow up. I have a feeling. Ah, so Clover did choose ally. Interesting. Okay.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the nonary game. Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked.
Why? Why? Huh. Why would this be a thing? Why would this be a feature? We do know that the bomb, or multiple bombs, are in here for some reason. If that is the case, why are we given access to every room? What? Okay.
Escape is not possible.
Mm-hmm.
Please enjoy your stay.
Yeah. So we are meant to stay here for the rest of our lives. That being said, what's the purpose of the bomb, then?
Well, that's it. There's nothing we can do now.
We can only hold out hope that help will arrive.
Sigma, thank you
Yeah.
for choosing ally.
Yeah. Well, promise is a promise, right?
What about Luna, Alice, and the old woman? Who killed them?
Maybe one of the people who just escaped.
Or maybe one of us.
Well, there's one other person.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
God. Quark. You're right. I still have to find Quark.
Yeah, by the way, are we still, like, tied to these, bracelets? And are they, like, you know, like, still on a timer for the next room and the rooms after that? Suddenly, full of energy, Tenmyo... Well, actually, no. If every door is open, then there shouldn't be any reason for the watches. Or bracelets, or whatever the fuck. Suddenly, full of energy, Tenmyoji leapt up and took off for one of the warehouse's exits. That only left myself, Clover, and Kay. We stared at the number 9 door in silence. It would never open again. What else could we do but stare? Well, time to start a family with Clover, I guess. Because Alice is no longer an option. Game over. That wasn't supposed to happen, and every ending begins somewhere. Okay. Well, I'm saving the game. Got a little bit more time for this episode. So something tells me that both of those achievements are A, getting an ending officially, and because that's like the first ending, I think. Wait a minute. What? I just realized now. What the fuck? It's not an ending. Huh? Possibly getting an actual ending and getting a bad ending at that. So maybe like you get one. If I had gone the other route and betrayed, I would have get an ending and get a good ending. I don't know how betraying Clover is technically a good ending, but oh well. All right, return. Yeah. Well, I wouldn't exactly call that an ending with a death. Now, would it? So, if I go back... Yeah, no. The ending is just a declaration of the end. So... Interesting. I think I may as well just finish off this episode by just going betray. Yes, I wish to jump. Can I skip? Oh, I'm just in here. Alright. And my 10 seconds of thinking. Is Clover really going to choose ally? If she does, then all I have to do is choose betray, and I'm out of here. Right. But if she were to choose betray, and I choose betray, and we're both stuck at 6, Dio's still gonna leave. Huh. You know, there should be, like, a random chance factor. Like, even though, like, everything is predetermined, even though that the game says it's randomly assigned, I would like some randomness, at least. If she does, then all I have to do is choose betray, and I'm out of here. No. I promised I'd choose ally, so that's what I'm going to do. But Dio's almost certainly going to have 9 BP after this round. If he gets out, I'm going to be stuck here forever.
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes. 9, 8, 7,
Damn it. What the hell am I supposed to do?
3, 2, 1.
I'm so sorry, Clover.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
Is Dio gonna head off in a dead sprint right from the beginning? The door ground open and I stepped down. All around me, other AB rooms were disgorging their occupants.
Wait! Dio!
And he's already heading out. Fi's voice echoed hollowly across the room. I followed her eyes to the number 9 door. And to Dio. Dio. No. I shook my head. I had to get to that door. Well, you would have still had a little bit of time, because you chose to betray. Well,
What
no.
are you doing, Dio?
Not a guarantee.
No, he's going to try and open it.
Damn right I am.
But the results.
Like I need to wait for that.
Ah, Dio's BP was at 6.
This is different, huh? So we don't have to. It doesn't get explained to Clover.
His opponent was Luna, and she is. Well, she is as she is. Her vote would have defaulted to ally.
All he had to do was pick betray.
And he'd have 9 points, right?
Excellent answer. I hope you remember to show your work.
But Vi was Dio's partner.
And her BP was the same as Dio's. That means she has 9 now as well.
Exactly. It was 9 the moment we stepped out of the AB room.
Why? Why didn't you stop Dio from choosing betray?
You got the wrong idea, old man. This wasn't just my decision.
Right.
We both decided to vote this way.
Is that true?
Yeah, didn't have a choice.
Then kick him in the balls. He still hasn't pulled the fucking lever. Kick him in the balls. Tackle him. Smack his head. Just crush his skull. Do something.
You didn't? Because of you, Luna's BP is -1.
And she's already dead, Clover.
So, what? She's gonna die again? Zero can pump all the poison he wants into her. It's not gonna make a difference now.
Also, the poison would just spill out on the floor.
Besides, her bracelet's already fallen off.
You...
Then why did you try and stop Dio, Fi? I believe I heard you cry out, "Wait," as he headed toward the number 9 door.
Mm-hmm.
Are you planning to wait for the rest of us? Did you just want to get your BP up to 9 to reduce your own risk?
Sorry, but no. The only reason I stopped Dio is because I needed to know what someone else voted.
Oh, God, why? Why is it so hard to just kick someone in the balls?
Someone else?
But that would be...
Oh, God.
Results from round 2
Oh.
of the Ambidex game will now be displayed.
I'm gonna have to look Clover in the eye. Oh, God.
Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Well, also, I guess... Well, no. Kei and Tenmyoji. Are we gonna see Tenmyoji die right in front of us? Oh, God. Huh. And Kay might escape with us, but I doubt. Yep. Ally, ally. Okay.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly.
So, it is strictly Kay, Tenmyoji, and Clover that are going to be left here, because Quark is not available.
Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
No. You betrayed me, Sigma. Why?
What other choice did I have?
To keep your promise, you jerk!
Yeah. Oh.
You liar! You're a coward! You don't care about anybody but yourself!
Yep.
All you wanted was to get out of here!
Please just spout these at me. I deserve it.
You're horrible!
Yep.
I hate you!
Okay. Wait a minute. Just listen to me for a second. Whatever I did, Dio and Phi were going to get 9 BP. The door would have been opened whether I had 9 points or not.
So?
Yeah, the same goes for you, Sigma. Clover could have done the exact same thing, dumbass.
All that means is that you picked Betray because you didn't want to get left behind.
No, that's not it. How can we know if they would get help once they escaped? What? Sigma. What? They would go get help once they escaped. I can trust Phi. But Dio is different. I didn't know what Dio might do to Phi after they went through the door. What if he turned out to be Zero Senior? So I figured that if we were going to escape anyway, I should go with them and make sure that...
Is that it? Is that your excuse?
That never ran through my head.
Liar! Liar! You're just like Dio! You're a coward!
I deserve all of this.
Whatever. Just fine. I was stupid to trust you.
Clover, I heard a clang and turned. Dio. Why does he have to be such a bitch?
Sorry. I went ahead and opened it. Gonna have plenty of time to watch soaps on the outside, so I didn't feel like I needed to stick around to see how this little drama played out.
Dio! Dio!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, shall we? Why so serious? This really isn't the time for hesitation. You both crossed the line you weren't supposed to cross.
Okay, we crossed the line. Yeah, that's really shitty of us. But neither of us wanted to pull the lever. Yet.
You betrayed your friends. Am I right? I'm right. But you didn't have a choice, did you? You had to survive. Isn't that the way an animal thinks, though? Don't get me wrong. I see the logic, but it's kind of animal logic. Still, you made your bed. Now you gotta lie in it. If you're gonna be an animal, be an animal. Own it. The losers, the weak, throw them away. That's how nature works, my friends. That's life at its most pure.
Yeah, but in saying that, if you want to go down the animalistic route, have you ever heard of, the alligators or crocodiles? It might be both. And the little bird that cleans its teeth? Sometimes animals work together because it's more advantageous for it. Sometimes life lives out like that, but there's also parasites as well. Are both of those symbiotic relationships? There's 3 different forms of symbiotic relationships. Probiotic, antibiotic, dumb jokes.
You get me? Now come on, hurry up and...
Why'd he stop talking?
The number 9 door has been will remain open for 9 seconds.
Oh yeah, I forgot it was that short.
Well, stay if you want. No skin off my back. Anyway, I'm out. Peace.
Wait! God damn it, Dio!
The door will only open once, Tenmyoji. Tenmyoji leapt forward. Dio faked left and then dashed right, slipping around Tenmyoji and through the door.
3, 2, 1, 0. The number 9 door is closing.
What's happening?
Go, Sigma.
Oh. What?
Shut up. Just do it.
I looked at her, slightly confused. But before I could respond, her hand closed around my arm like a vice. She hauled me bodily through the open door, and she hauled me bodily... What? Okay. Oh. So this is what it's like on the other side.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the nonary game. Thank you for your participation.
Sigma! Phi! Dio! Open up!
Tenmyoji, we can't!
Open this goddamn door!
Tenmyoji's voice... Did the writers just not fucking care? Tenmyoji's voice was muffled by the thick steel, but I could still hear his desperation and anger. I tried to ignore it. That looked like the panel system for the electric chair. Did it not? Huh. From the first game. Wow. Well, I don't see any bodies. Yeah, it is the same. There's 6 buttons, the 2 levers, the dials. Huh. God. I'm not experiencing this. I'm not Sigma. I've made my own decision before this.
Alrighty then.
And I still have like a feeling of like, God, I feel awful. I'm a terrible human being for being able to see the outside. I hope it's hell outside, Dio. I hope to God that it's fucking hell out here and we all get what we deserve.
Here we are.
Is that a hallway?
Only one way to find out.
Just as Phi had guessed, on the other side of the door was a wide hallway. Unfortunately, it seemed to stop in a dead end. It took only a second to find a familiar-looking door on the left side of the hallway. Watch it require 10 points. We opened it and stepped inside. Okay. That would be the most evil trick. Oh. Oh.
This must be the prep room.
I think I searched this place with Dio and Luna.
Well, this is probably just another one that looks like it. You really think you would have been able to get something out on the other side of the number 9 door? You really think you would have been able to get something on the other side of the number 9 door? What the fuck?
Hold up. You know about the one on floor B too?
Yeah, is this not the same? Well, I guess we did go up. Yeah. Floor B was below. Interesting. So is this room supposed to prepare us for that then? Yeah. I visited with Tenmyoji when we were looking for Quark.
So you know that the pressure in here is a lot higher than the pressure outside?
Yeah, it is currently 1.5 atmospheres here, right? What?
Oh, you didn't.
No. What are you talking about?
Didn't I just say what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I was about to say.
The air inside this facility is kept at a higher pressure than the air outside. Apparently, they're doing it to keep the virus from getting in. If you're leaving,
And yet, it
you
still
have to
did.
lower the pressure until it matches what's outside. This room is where you prepare for all of that. See those suits over on the wall?
Uh-huh.
They keep you from getting infected once you're outside. You have to put one on before you can go into the pressure exchange chamber downstairs.
How do you know all that? Oh yeah, that's right. Phi's been through this multiple times. A time before this, yeah.
Luna told me.
Oh. Really? Wait. Why did Luna know all that?
Apparently, it was all in a manual she found in a room we searched.
What? Which room? Which room did Phi... Wait, hold on. Which room did you guys go into? They went through the blue door, which was this room, right? Because this is the PEC via the blue door, and Tenmyoji went through the green door, which was the laboratory, right? With the Ice 9 pods, or whatever the fuck you want to call them. Phi, Dio, and Luna. Yeah, you guys experience... whatever the hell. Whoa, wait, go back. You said there's some kind of mysterious virus out there? Yeah, I thought we learned of this existence, Sigma.
Well, I wouldn't say it's mysterious. I think it's that Radical 6 thing Alice was talking about.
Right.
Don't quote me on that, though.
But you said it was fake. Or did you not? I don't remember. Everything is so jumbled up. That sounds... bad.
Well, we've come this far. We can't turn back now. Let's get those suits on and head outside.
No argument here. Let's do it.
We climbed into the protective suits in silence and headed down to the pressure exchange chamber. Well, we don't have to solve a puzzle, I guess. With a quiet hum, the process began. I could hear the soft hiss of air leaving even through my helmet. There was nothing to do until it finished but wait. Then, out of nowhere, Dio spoke up.
I never thought I'd succeed so easily.
It took me a moment to realize his voice was coming from the speaker in my helmet. Apparently, the radio was designed to activate automatically. You mean getting out of here?
You're thinking too small. I guess I can tell you who I really am.
What?
You see, the thing is, I'm a hero.
Hero?
I was sent here from far away to save mankind.
Are you some sort of Martian or something? Because the people from Mars or whatever the fuck?
What? Too surprised to speak?
Dio, I think maybe you should calm down a bit. Oh, fuck! Oh, good twist! Yeah, that's right. Him and Kay started acting weird now, too.
We're all excited to be getting out of here, but...
Oh, never mind. You're clearly too small-minded to understand.
Well, maybe. Who knows? We were still going back and forth when the quiet hiss of the air escaping slowed. And stopped. A door at the end of the room slowly ground open. We walked through to find ourselves in a nearly identical room. After 2 more decompressions, the last door finally opened. What's out here? A red moon. That's not a moon. Is that Mars? Are we on Deimos or Phobos? Or maybe that's Earth, and something went terribly wrong and we're on the moon. I stepped outside and gasped. A dark landscape like none I'd ever seen lay spread out before me. I couldn't help but stare. What the hell?
Looks like a desert.
So... Well, no, red moons are a thing that oh wait, hold on. Lunar eclipse. Lunar eclipse, right? Maybe we are in the desert. What color does the moon turn when there's a lunar eclipse? Is it red? Maybe. Maybe. Looks like a desert. I can see that! The question is, which desert?
Don't know. I can tell you what day it is, though.
Yeah, the lunar eclipse. Huh?
Look, the moon's red.
Okay. I'm glad I could figure that out. Why did I say it in that order? I'm glad I could figure it out before it was spelled out for me.
This must be a total lunar eclipse.
Oh yeah. I remember you talking about that in the lounge. Okay. But is it 2028's lunar eclipse?
During a total lunar eclipse, the moon is entirely covered by the Earth's shadow.
Red moon, yeah.
That doesn't mean the moon just disappears or turns black, though. It actually reflects light that's passed through the Earth's atmosphere. But this makes it appear to be red. Essentially, what's happening is that the moon is reflecting the sunset. Do you remember when the next total lunar eclipse was going to happen?
The 31st, was it? It was... No. It was Christmas when I was taken, and it was New Year's Eve, the lunar eclipse, December 31st, 2028, right? Yes, okay. I'm glad I'm remembering this. Yeah, December 31st this year, so New Year's Eve. That's what the magazine said, at least. But this is where I'm still confused. Like, with Tenmyoji and his NASA experience, I keep using NASA as, like, the drop name that I should use in this case because of whatever. But when did that transmission from Mars occur? I thought it was supposed to happen, like, either this day or a little bit after, and, like, Tenmyoji and Quark were taken after this lunar eclipse had happened. Or maybe I'm misunderstanding, whatever. Doesn't really matter too much right now. That's what the magazine said, at least.
Well, there you go.
So today is December 31st. Wait. Shit. If I got grabbed Christmas morning, that means I've been here for 6 days?
Looks like it.
Dio's been here longer.
We should get to the nearest town.
Okay. And where would that be?
There has to be one around somewhere. Even deserts have some towns, whether they're in the Mojave, Sahara, or Gobi. It's not what I'm worried about, though.
What are you worried about? Where's Dio?
Forget it. Doesn't matter right now.
Oh, come on! Tell me! I'm curious now. Impossible as it might seem, I could have sworn I heard her frown. What? Okay.
I'm worried about whether or not there are any survivors.
Radical
Alice
6.
was right about the virus.
Are you saying humankind might be extinct? What the hell? No way, that's impossible! A whole species can't just die out in 6 days, that's...
I hope it's not the case, of course, but
Yeah.
there's the possibility.
Yeah, it's not like it's unheard of, unfortunately. Have you ever heard of extinction events?
Whatever. We should get moving. There's still 4 people stuck in there, including Quark. We need to find help and come back for them.
Can we, though? Okay. I turned to take a step. There was a rough crackle over the radio, and the sound of someone falling. Dio. I turned back around to see Phi on the ground. What? Hey! Are you alright? What happened? I ran over and helped lift her back up. She fumbled for a second, then clambered to her feet.
Where are we?
Okay. Memory loss, or we're starting to phase into our own bodies or something? I don't know. Her voice was low and rough. Huh?
I see. This timeline.
Okay. Timeline. She didn't respond. I was about to begin a more irate line of questioning when she suddenly grabbed me by the shoulders.
Hey, where's Dio?
Dio? Oh yeah, I haven't seen him since we got out. I'm sure he was with us when we left.
Shit. We need to split up and find him.
Uh-oh. Why?
Because he needs to tell me something.
Huh?
Why are you asking me this?
What?
Don't tell me you forgot.
Wait, maybe not. He must not have made this jump.
He must not have made this jump. Fi and I are time travelers for some odd reason. But I don't know if we're from the future or the past, and why just our minds? She wasn't making any sense.
Damn it. Look, forget about that. Just find Dio.
Well, maybe it's supposed to be like the whole thing with Schrodinger's cat and the quantum physics behind, that is time travel. A human interacting with themselves, whether they be in the past or future, and then like causes a rip in space. Maybe this is going down the line of that physically cannot happen. Both people cannot be in the same spot, but their mental state takes over in that timeline. Maybe. Just find Dio.
I'm going over to that hill. So you take the other direction.
Okay. She'd already taken off without waiting for my answer. Can't Dio hear us talking about this? I watched her for a few moments, confused, before turning and heading off to look for Dio myself. Damn. Don't see him anywhere. Where the hell'd that guy go? I was looking around, just trying to decide where to go next, when I heard them. The signal must have degraded because of distance, like I was thinking, but I didn't know if that was an actual thing. I don't know how these suits work. I also don't know if that's an actual thing that can happen with this type of technology, whatever. But I could still make out a few words.
What the hell are you doing? Answer me, Dio.
Hey, what the hell are you doing? Answer me, Dio. Their voices were cutting in and out, but I'd heard that last word clear as day. Dio. God damn it, why can't I read? Sounded like Fi had found him. I spun around and took off in her direction.
Is that a transmitter?
Is that a transmitter? I love the running animation. Transmitter?
See. Phone home, huh?
I see. Phoning home, phone home.
Bet
What?
Soul's anxious from you.
Bet Freeman's soul's anxious to hear from you?
How do you know?
How the hell do you know that?
I know everything about you.
I know everything about you.
The Myrmidons.
I know you're with the Myrmidons, okay. The transmission was getting clearer. I had to be getting closer.
Never mind that. I need to ask you something.
Never mind that, I need to ask you something. Also, Myrmidons was on the knife. You fucking bitch.
What's the password for the number 0?
8 brain. Number 0?
The hell are you, man?
Who the hell are you, man, I guess?
I'm no man.
How the hell can you crack jokes right now?
Ooh.
You haven't given me my answer. What's the deactivation code? Hey, what are you... Stop!
Uh-oh. Sigma? Run. Shit! That didn't sound good. I sped up and quickly crested the hill in front of me. I'm gonna see him driving a knife through her. Oh well, no, the knife is still in Alice. There they were. Stop! I went down the hill as fast as I could, half running, half sliding. With the suits on, I couldn't tell who was who, but I had to stop them. Dio is much larger than Phi. I can only imagine. Is that the sound of tackling? I clambered to my feet, slightly winded from my ordeal. The suited figure I slammed against lay on the ground next to the other one. Phi. I moved over to peer through the visor. This one's gotta have the rock. I'm comparing with my fingers. Dio's taller than Phi, I think. Like, using my fingers, I think he'd be like here. Or, Dio's taller than Sigma. Also, the transmitter. Interesting. I moved over to peer through the visor. Dio. His eyes were closed, almost like he was just sleeping. Did we really tackle him that hard? My tackle must have knocked him out. Yeah, I guess so.
Thanks. That was a close one.
No sweat. What's this transmitter you were talking about?
You heard, huh?
Yeah.
Well, it's right over there. See that briefcase-looking thing?
Mm-hmm.
He was trying to use that to get in touch with somebody.
Where the hell did he get it?
Probably had it hidden somewhere.
Wait. Hidden? Are you saying Dio's been here before?
Yeah, probably.
Interesting. So Dio's been the asshole this entire time.
My guess is he came here, hid the transmitter, and then snuck into the building.
Snuck in? But we've been saying it this well, actually, no. Hasn't Dio been saying that the entire time? Wouldn't Dio, like, stop that from happening? Huh! Feeding him the false knowledge. Interesting. Snuck in. I wasn't quite sure what to make of that, so I decided to take a closer look at the transmitter. There was a screen on the upper part with a bunch of numbers that looked like, well, nothing. Yeah, so you would have to know what they are. What the heck is this? 78153-61098. I feel as if like I should take a picture of this, and I'm going to. 78153-61098-838-09-42419-90551. Did that save properly? Yes, the entire number is there. I'm not gonna remember that because the human brain should not technically be able to memorize this, like, quickly. However, if you can remember this, this, and this as separate numbers, Nasi, Asane, Baybog, Biogbi. The 7 really makes that hard. If you can use mnemonic devices to help you memorize stuff, normally the human mind can only remember a series of like 8 numbers, and then the higher you go, it's harder for the human mind. Some people it's easier, some people it's harder. Sometimes only people can remember a series of 6, 7, 9, whatever. But if you can memorize it as 78,153, 61,098, 83,809, 42,419, 90,551, or like I was doing with the Gaussy using mnemonic devices, it's easier to recall information like that. Gaussy, A-S, backward S, yeah, A-Z, as, a zag, whatever. Is that some kind of phone number?
No, it's too long for that. It's 25 digits.
25 digits. Have we ever encountered anything with 25 digits before? 5x5 grid. 25 digits. What is it then?
Don't know. I assume it's some kind of code, but I don't see a key to decode it with.
I heard an odd crackling noise in my helmet. It took me a moment to realize it was a voice. Dio's voice. I think the body moved. What's so funny?
Sorry. You guys just had it so fucking backwards I couldn't help myself.
I wonder if Dio is supposed to be brother, or whatever the fuck. Father? Brother? Whatever.
You can't
Why?
find the key to decode it? Well, no shit. The key's right in front of your face.
A rock?
What?
That's the key. The message is somewhere else. You need those 25 numbers to decode it.
None of what he was saying made any sense to me. No, it makes sense to me. We just used that number somewhere to solve something. I don't know what we're solving or where it could be. 25 numbers. The username and password. Wait, hold on. The number 0 door. Number 0. Was there a number 0 in the username and password room? I mean, there was a username and password thing there that I think Vi was asking for the password of, but I don't know the username. Yo, what's going on here? Who were you trying to call with this thing?
What, you don't know? At least one of you is appropriately ignorant. Fine, whatever. Might as well tell you. I don't really have any reason to hide my identity now that my mission's a success. Besides, she'll probably tell you if I don't. Might as well hear it straight from the horse's mouth.
Dio shifted to put his hands behind his head, but didn't bother to get up. Oh, so he's just resting there like an asshole, a prick. Ooh. I belong to an I've never done Dio's voice before, have I? I belong to an organization called the Myrmidons. The voice actor's got an incredible voice and like the little like voice effect, whatever. Myrmidons. You've probably never heard of it, but there might be a few people out there who've heard of the Free the Soul. You haven't? Well, it's a sacred religious order with over 1 million true believers. The Myrmidons are the hand of the free of the soul. We do what needs to be done to bring us closer to the new world free the soul promises. There's some people who might call us terrorists. Oh, good God. And then again, from their point of view, I suppose we might be. We're trying to tear down the corrupt world they've built, after all. But when the sun dawns for the first time on our new world, we'll be hailed as saints. Holy messengers who cleanse the filth from a dying planet. Well, only a handful of people will really become saints. Not even all the Myrmidons will be guaranteed sainthood. First, you have to be raised with the teachings of Free the Soul from birth. Then, you have to be chosen to join the ranks of the elite and achieve great things. Returning from this mission would secure my position. Long hair, I don't know. Free the Soul is built around the teachings of a man named Brother, who founded our order many years ago. His teachings are too profound for ordinary people to understand, but you could say that the core ideas of this doctrine are to separate oneself from worldliness, to destroy greed, and divorce the soul from the body to cleanse it. Those who follow his teachings with discipline, our devotion will be reborn as a new form of human. Only this new species will be able to live in equality, in a world without war or starvation. Brother was born into a poor family. I've been told he didn't know his father, and that he lost his mother at a young age. The only family he had was his younger brother, a boy named Left. Left? Huh? Left. Left. Why? Left. Password, maybe. And they say Brother had a special power, and that he was able to touch the thoughts of other people and see into them. See others' thoughts. It left him constantly long hair. It left him constantly exposed to the filthy greed of mankind. When Brother was 16, Left was found dead. His body was covered in bruises, but the police only made a cursory investigation and quickly ruled his death a suicide. Oh. So maybe that's what Radical 6 is all about? And that we're being... I'll go into my own voice for now, is that we're supposed to experience suicide as a form of Radical 6. Maybe. Later, brother would find out that the killer had paid the police a massive bribe to keep the truth hidden. How did he find this out? He burned with rage, but also found himself immersed in cold despair. Eventually, he received the divine revelation. Mankind was thoroughly corrupted by greed. They had to be purified, and a new world created. God had given brother his mission. That was when he began to teach others the truth. And at the age of 26, he started Free the Soul. Once Free the Soul was established, he devoted his resources to research on human cloning, so that he could create the new species he foretold. He invited to assist him a team of scientists from a research facility in the United States. And a year later, the first 10 new humans were born. 10? The Myrmidons? Those 10 were the first generation of Myrmidons. Incidentally, I'm from the 4th generation. Our DNA comes from the left, brother's younger brother. That means that we all share a face. Interesting. We are all given the same name, Left. Some people think that that's weird, but individuality seems much weirder to me. If everyone looks the same, there's no such thing as race, or even individuality. Sounds a lot like something that a certain mustached individual would come up with. In cloning, you don't even need different genders. How could you get more equal than that? Still, a little random deviation and other factors can influence a clone's development. Exactly. This is actually a proven thing. If you take a clone of like 2 sheep from a previous sheep that existed before, that clone will have what was it? What was the name of the sheep that was cloned? I don't remember either name, but the sheep that ended up being cloned, or that was the result of the cloning. So the baby died earlier because its bones or its muscles were a lot weaker. However, that being said, if you were to take 2 clones and then put them into different scenarios, one would have different factors depending on what their life would be like. So, it's not a true clone. And neither is actually a true clone. It can influence the clone's development. So there are random deviation, yeah, whatever. It was the best of my generation. I was the best of my generation, so I was chosen to lead the Myrmidons. I was probably sent here because brother noticed the caliber of my skills. What were you? My mission was to infiltrate this facility. When I was given my orders, I thought this was going to be my chance. In all my life, I've only ever been punished for breaking our laws. It had to do with women. I've only ever been punished for breaking our laws. It had to do with women. You had a child? I had come in contact with someone unclean. I was considered corrupted. Oh boy. Even if I was punished harshly and purified my soul. Wait, who all is... Only the women have been killed. Quark is just off in his own world. Oh. I was considered corrupted. Even if I was punished harshly and purified my soul, my dishonor remained. I wanted to prove my loyalty to brother, so I was determined to be successful in this mission, no matter what. My entire purpose is to be part of the foundation of brother's new world. Now that I've fulfilled that purpose, the first time in my life I understand what that true happiness is.
Oh, Holy Father, Holy Brother, Holy Master.
Well, I'm also still sticking with the inflicted wounds. I'm still leaning more toward that.
My sacred mission is at last complete. With these 2 hands, mankind is saved. I am your will made flesh. In your name, I give thanks.
His voice had taken on an almost reverent tone, and as he finished speaking, he made some sort of odd sign over his chest. Puts it over his heart or something. Fi shoved his hands away.
I don't care about your goddamn mission. You did this to us. Now we're going to...
She grabbed the rock he'd held over her only minutes ago and lifted it over her head. Fi? What are you...
Shut up! You still haven't answered my question. I'm going to ask you one more time. What is the password for the number 0 bomb?
Number 0 bomb? Bomb?
God damn it! Didn't I tell you to shut up? Now, tell me, what's the password?
She swung the rock down toward Dio's head.
Wait! Okay. Fine. It's not gonna do you any good, though. I completed my mission.
Wait, if this is supposed to be Fi and this is Dio, something's up with the, size.
What are you gonna do with the password at this point?
Not your problem. Just give it to me. Otherwise...
Fine. No skin off my back. The password for the 0 bomb is LXAQNS GDQ.
That looks important. But that's only 9. That's only 9 digits. LXA QNS GDQ. 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 If I toss the rock off to the side.
You heard that, right, Sigma?
Huh?
The password. I'm going to try my best to remember it, but I won't know if I manage to until after I make the jump.
Sigma's got a pretty good memory from what he keeps saying. Till after I make the jump.
There's a chance I won't remember anything, so you need to memorize it, just in case. Got it?
Yeah. I had absolutely no idea what she was talking about, but I was beginning to understand that it was probably pretty important. With that in mind, I repeated the strange series of letters over and over in my head, doing my best to memorize them. LXA, QNS, GDQ. LXA, QNS, GDQ. LXA, QNS, GDQ. Oh. LXA, QNS, GDQ.
Let's go.
Go where?
Not sure, but I think he does. Get up.
Ooh. Forceful. Fi grabbed Dio's arm and hauled him to his feet. He jerked his arm away petulantly? Have I ever read that? I don't know. And began to walk. I don't even know if I've ever heard that word. This author really likes to go over the top for some reason. Is there a city near here?
Yeah, well, not really a city, I guess.
Ghost town?
More like a shelter.
Oh.
Some people who survived the disaster live there.
Disaster? What disaster?
Just shut up and follow me.
Fine.
See for yourself.
I looked up. It must have been a clear night because there were more stars than I'd ever seen before. I thought I could see even the band of the Milky Way. Yeah, that's only just a phenomenon that you can only experience when there is no light pollution. Humanity is a plague. I'm telling it now. I'm saying it now. I mean, it's not like we haven't already known. Humans are the parasite of Earth. And in the middle of that field of stars shone a full moon. A giant red orb looming in the center of the sky. Had it always been so big? Had it always been so big? Huh. What's up with the music? am I supposed to click? I feel like I should be seeing credits right now. Oh. Huh. Unfortunately, I feel as if, like, these are the, Japanese names, so I don't have any personal connection to them right now. Other people probably. But, for right now, unfortunately, no. Single name. 0 the 3rd, Tarako. Whatever. I don't feel like it's an appropriate time to actually give, like, my final thoughts speech that I normally do whenever I see credits, but it's interesting. I do like this story, and I'll probably like it more as I keep going, much like with the first game. I liked the story originally, and then it only grew and grew and grew and grew and grew more as I learned more routes. That being said, I still don't like this as much as 999 probably yet, but I'm gonna hold that off until we see what all is to come in the next few episodes. But obviously, this is where this ends. This episode ends, really. Funky music. Was this ever used until now? I don't think so. So there is a shelter of survivors. Don't know if it's Radical 6 survivors, but something happened. And also something happened out in space with Tenmyoji's crew. I just don't know what to think yet. There's definitely more to this story that I have yet to know of. And it seems to be that there was a lot more staff for this game than there was for the first one. But then again, this all seems like 3D rendered stuff rather than the first game where it was specifically Dio and Behind Blue Eyes. In comparative to the first game where it was all hand-drawn anime style art, whatever. Is this blue line important? I don't know if that's going to be recorded. I mean, it should, I think. I wonder if that's just like an error or whatever. Okay, let's save. Ah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Dio end. Interesting. Okay, well, that's about it. That ending alone and, like, going back through it and probably, like, when I was talking and everything took an hour in and of itself. This minor ending where I kind of fucked myself over, but I didn't want to betray Clover. Only took, like, roughly 30 minutes or something. That being said, if you're looking forward to more, and whatever route I decide to go on next. But I have to leave it somewhere. And this is where I'm deciding it to be. Yeah. Whatever. Have a nice day.